Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 30, the vlog series, Becoming a Sportscaster. Well, in 7 days, I will be officially a sportscaster. Kind of am, but I start my job at NTV next Monday. Right now it is April 28th. May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, I start the job. The last you heard was me announcing I'm going to NTV, the job with the Lincoln, Nebraska news station covering the Cornhuskers. Big Ten sports. Let's go Big Red. My new studio here, I am moved into my apartment in Lincoln, Nebraska. So what did we talk about today? What have I done the past 2 months? You all saw the videos I put out the past 2 years, how intense I took this program. I dedicated my life to becoming a sports broadcaster, a sportscaster, whether it was behind the scenes, or in front of the camera. I got my dream of being in front of the camera. All through school, I got to cover all these different events I found, school helped me get. Now it's time to take a break. So we're gonna talk about work-life balance and perspective. It was something that I've really focused on the past 2 months. It's something that I needed because I lost that during school. One, I got a new haircut, ready for television, no long hair. This could go back a bit, it's a little bit shorter than I wanted, but I wanted to cut it short so that way I can grow into it. I got some Cornhusker stuff behind me, going to start a podcast. But it's all helped me the past 2 months get to perspective. And it's a perspective of what is life. And I really focused on, once I was done with school, giving myself a better work-life balance. Well, obviously there was no work at that point. I kind of took time off from doing a lot of that grind so I could focus on my mental, physical, and emotional health. So what did I do? Let's just dive into it. The first thing I did, you all saw I graduated as valedictorian. One more time, valedictorian. And I went home to California. I spent time in San Diego with family and friends. It was great to be able to hang out and just decompress. Worked out, which I always do anyways, see friends, go to concerts, shows, hang out at the beach, just be back. And for 2 years in Orlando, I had friends out there, had my ex-girlfriend. However, it's not the same as having, well, ex-girlfriend is, but it's not the same as having those lifelong friends, people you've made relationships with for the past decade. So being back with them and being in San Diego where my home was, it just was really good and nice and helped soothe the soul as I move forward into this new career journey. Secondly, I went up to Irvine to stay with my parents, hung out. I went to my grandma's 90th birthday, and it was amazing to be there, to just be able to be with family. They hyped me up. They were stoked to hear the stories about school. They were so excited for this journey, to see Lincoln in the videos, everything in between. And it was just made for a really nice experience to be able to fill that cup of family and friends, of being, feeling the love and helping me as I move into the next journey. Not having school, homework, projects, assignments daily, having 4 internships, all that aside, I just had free time. With the free time, what have I picked up? Reading. I have read 16 books to date. My goal is 30, so I'm well on my way. Goal 30 for the year. And reading has really given me, again, perspective. What do I want out of life? What do I want to be able to do? What morals do I want to have? What ethics do I want to have? Grounding, reading new experiences. Some of the books like Nightingale, where it talks about, a girl who was basically trying to fight Nazis in France, whom I read the Tattooist of Auschwitz, which was a Jewish person who was giving the barcodes on everyone in Auschwitz and had to do that. I read a relationship book, romantic books, novels, comedy books, you name it. I'm really just enjoying reading and letting go. It's taken place of what you saw me do. Doing play-by-play, doing the internship with Foul Territory, doing the video editing with WWE. Shout out to Hank and Tank, who won Tag Team NXT Championships. Let's go. So it's really given me the opportunity to just ground myself, take myself away from the technology world, the sports world a bit, and get a better balance. And it's something, as I move forward, I'm going to continue to read. It's allowed me to find a way to decompress from the day. I really enjoy it. I'm changing the perspective. So when I come home from work, instead of putting on the Sports Center, maybe I'll read. Obviously, with my job, I need to be up to date on sports. That's not changing. But I'm not going to be doing 4 internships like I was during school. I'm not going to be having homework assignments. So my free time is really focused on doing what I want to do, and that's traveling, going back to music shows. I really enjoy that, and reading. And other activities I pick up. But I'm really working on disconnecting and not just being so sports focused. And I've done a really good job at that, And it's something that I will continue to do. And I did that when I took my big graduation trip to to Costa Rica. You may have seen some videos pop up on my YouTube already. Here's some stuff popping up right now. It was amazing. 2 weeks, was 10 days, disconnecting from the world. No phone, no nothing. I only use my phone, fair enough, for GPS driving. I tried the MapQuest stuff, didn't work. But I went there, I had an adventure, oh my God, zip lining, cliff jumping, rope jumping, canopy bridges, surfing, driving around, trying amazing food, hiking, waterfalls, volcanoes, hot springs, meeting amazing new people who have become lifelong friends, meeting people for one time and saying, hey, goodbye. Again, it gave me great perspective. Being in a foreign country by yourself with no access to any outside world, I had no idea. Say Steph Curry, God forbid, got hurt, I would have had no idea. I disconnected from the world. I wanted to focus on myself, focus on my inner thoughts, my emotions, my feelings, and I worked on that. Did a bunch of meditation, lived life in the moment, just hiking. I droned. So yeah, I used technology with GoPro and drone, but that was me living in the moment, enjoying it. When you're by yourself, you got to find stuff to do, whether it's reading, the video stuff, striking up conversation with strangers. It was great. Weather was a bit cold at the start, up in the mountains and the canopy bridges. By the time I went to the beach, it was 9 degrees, and it was amazing time to just get away, be by myself, focus on myself, and have an adventure. Adventure, check. Decompress, check. Relax, check. And then extra credit, check. It was good. After being in school for 2 years, I really neglected my travel bug. I would do some like weekend trips here and there when I had a spring break, maybe summer break. But if I traveled, it was for a sport event. I didn't just disconnect, and I needed that. So again, I'm just learning as I navigate this new world. I understood I needed to go extremely hard for 2 years to get myself to where I want to go, and that is covering Big Ten sports out of school. Most people don't get that opportunity. Now that I got the job, I can take a step back and focus on other aspects of my life that were neglected, stuff that maybe I needed to do during school, and I'm learning the perspective of what I need to do day in and day out. And you live and learn, and you continue on. So I'm having a good time focusing on that. When I came back, then I moved out of Orlando, had a couple days there, hung out with some people, and moved from Orlando to Lincoln, Nebraska. 28-hour U-Haul. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 28-hour U-Haul. Orlando to Lincoln, 12 hours. Sorry. Orlando to Knoxville, Tennessee, 10 hours. Knoxville to St. Louis, Missouri, about 8 to 9 hours. And then St. Louis, Missouri to Lincoln, about 8 hours, 7 hours. Over the course of 3 days, I saw the Arches in St. Louis, which was cool. In Knoxville, hung out with my friend Cody. Shout out. Got to hang out, tried some food. I drove between a lot of different states, and I was in a U-Haul, and it was a crazy U-Haul drive. I had an amazing experience driving it, listening to music. I talked to people on the phone for about half the drive, so we're talking 15 hours, caught up with people. The experience started terrible, where my movers did not come. You may have seen the video on my YouTube. The movers did not come at all. Maybe I didn't post it, but I'll link it here. The movers did not come and help out in Orlando, so I had to move out of my 2-bedroom apartment by myself. That was experience. Shout out Craig for letting me stay at his house that night. Here in Lincoln, I moved in. I have a sick apartment. The video should be playing right here next to me. And it was really good to move in, add pictures of the wall. My parents loved them. Shout out, helping me move in here. So I got situated. Now that I'm in Lincoln, what have I been doing? Going downtown, found bookshops, reading, different parks, getting to know my hood until I start work 7 days from now. I went to Denver for a weekend, went to Red Rocks for the first time, which was cool, hung out with friends there, made new friends. I'm going to Tahoe this weekend for a wedding for one of my good friends, Esteban. Shout out his wedding, and I'll see a bunch of old friends there. And then 7 days from now, I start work. So since I graduated end of February, beginning of March to now, it's really been focusing on Randy's personal well-being, mental, physical, emotional, and all of that. Check, check, check. It's been a really good time. I'm enjoying it, but I'm ready to get back to the grind. I went through 2 years of school, not to just sit here and do nothing. So I'm excited to start covering sports. First big assignment 1 month from now will be the College World Series. Obviously in the fall, I'll have Cornhusker game days, baby. Let's go. Volleyball will be big, of course. I'm really excited for all that. We'll see what the summer has in store with sports being a bit quieter here in a college town. But I'm just really excited that I'm officially 7 days away from living my career dream of being a sports reporter on television. Yes, I've done freelancing stuff, all this other stuff, social content, but I have not been a sports reporter on television. And that will only take me to the next level. So to everyone who has helped me get to this point, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited. I wanted to come on here, hop on, give you guys an update of where I'm at. Now you know. So the next thing will be talking about what the job has been like. And this is called Becoming a Sportscaster vlog series. Maybe it's a Sportscasting vlog series. We start a brand new one. I'll think about it. Comment your thoughts. Let me know. I'll see you on the next video.